We have another tough phone na dumating ulit dito sa ating studio, and this time, it's the Honor X9c. And this is not just your ordinary na tough phone. Triple defense na ang binibigay sa atin ngayon nitong phone na ito, which is way better than the X9b. Another thing is gumanda rin kanyang camera with a 108MP na camera sensor, and super beef up din ang kanyang battery. 6,600 mAh ang kanyang battery, supporting up to 66 watts na fast charging. More details after this quick intro. Now, itong si Honor X9c na may 12 gigs of RAM and a 256 gigs of storage will be priced at $16,999, which I'll post the official link on the description box below for your reference kung saan nyo pwede siya mabili. Now, one thing na nagustuhan ko dito sa kanya is yung kanyang design. Ang ganda kanyang pagka-jade dito sa likod, and matte finish siya, so definitely walang fingerprint. And gusto ko tong kanyang bagong camera module dito sa likod. And one thing na naging problema ni Honor X9b is ang dami sa inyo nagsubok ng drop test sa mga normal na consumer, unang nababasag is yung kanyang camera module dito sa likod. So I believe, I heard from Honor is that they toughen up this glass dito sa likod to make it a lot tougher than the Honor X9b. And yung kanyang design, gusto ko rin kanyang design, no? Siguro ang gusto ko sa kanya sa next iteration, itong ring na ito, gawin nilang ring light, no? It would be perfect for vlogging. Now, despite na 6,600 mAh ang kanyang battery, it is still lightweight. 189 grams, so guys, still lightweight and manipis din itong phone na ito. Imagine mo paano nilagay ni Honor 6,600 mAh sa battery dito. I'm really amazed. Plus, the curved screen is definitely one of my favorite, and double punch hole nga lang siya. Now, one thing to like about the Honor X9c is that this has a triple resistance, or sabihin na natin triple defense against yung mga accidents na pwede mangyari sa'yo. One is drop resistance, and I would say na kaya naman na mag-survive ng mga drops kahit medyo mataas. Pwede naman kayo mag-refer sa Honor na Facebook page para sa mga drop tests na ginawa nila, but I advise don't try it at home. Another thing is that water resistant din siya. IP65M ang kanyang dust and water resistance. And guys, nakita nyo nang ginawa din natin ang water boil test dito sa phone na ito. In case of accidents lang naman, I did not tell you to try it at home. Let's just say nagkaroon ka ng gathering, kumakain na kayo ng hotpot, and nahulog ang iyong phone sa loob ng hotpot. Saka ka-swipe mo sa TikTok. Malamang ipipick up mo within 5 to 10 seconds, I suppose. Kaya naman niya i-survive yung ganong klaseng accident. Okay? Accident, huwag niyong susubukan. And another thing is, of course, scratch resistant din siya up to a certain level. Now, let's start off with yung kanyang processor. This one is being powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 6 Gen 1. I know na 6 Gen 1 is more of a mid-level na chip which can give you all of the multitasking na gagawin mo dito sa kanya. Wala kang maging problema dito. But nevertheless, kaya naman niya mag-run ng mga mid-level na games which papakita ko sa inyo a little bit later. Nung sinalang ko siya sa Antutu benchmark, nakakuha siya ng 550,000 points dito. And this is the breakdown score na binigay sa akin. 611 kanyang loop score dito sa Wildlife Extreme, and 99% naman ang kanyang stability. Ito ang nakuha kong score dito sa Geekbench, kanyang CPU benchmarking, and sa kanyang GPU benchmark. Looking good naman ka na thermal, medyo naging rocky lang siya sa bandang dulo, and it throttled to 82% na kanyang best performance. Now, one thing to like naman dito sa kanya is magandang kanyang screen. I love curved screen nitong phone nito, and I believe na kanyang display has bumped up as compared to the X9b. This phone has a 6.78-inch curved AMOLED display with 120Hz of screen refresh rate, and ang kanyang maximum brightness dito using HDR is 4,000 nits. And it has a 91% screen-to-body ratio, and double punch hole dito ang kanyang front-facing camera. Now, if you're swiping naman across social media dito, expect it to be really good. Ang ganda ng kanyang display. I love it kasi ang bilis ng response ng every single swipe ko dito sa kanya. And given na mayroon siya 120Hz screen refresh rate, it will give you a really smooth experience dito, be it sa TikTok, sa Facebook Reels, or just swiping across Instagram. Wala kang maging problema dito. As long as you have a really good internet connection, hindi 3G na connection, it would really satisfy you. And by the way guys, try ko ang 5G neto sa Globe and sa Smart, walang problema. Mabilis sumagam ng signal. And by the way guys, this one has a level 1 na wideband security level, so you can watch HD dito, be it sa Netflix or on other online na streaming platforms. If you're watching high-res videos naman sa YouTube, expect to give you a really smooth experience. So able to watch several videos dito while I was traveling, and it really satisfied me kasi nanonood ako ng mga Dragon Ball Daima, nanonood ako ng NBA games, okay na okay ang ganang display. Panalong-panalo siya for me. And given na meron sa stereo speakers, 3 butas sa ibabaw and 5 butas sa ilalim. So definitely medyo maging imbalance to. But gusto lang natin pakinggan kung gaano siya kalakas and kung tunog lata nga ba siya pag sinagad-sagad natin. Surprisingly loud ang kanyang speaker dito. I wasn't expecting to be this loud. It has bump up as compared sa X9B. X9B medyo average lang. I would say, tama lang. Pero ito, lumakas ang kanyang sounds to my surprise. Now, pag-usapan na natin ang kanyang battery. This one has a really big battery. 6,600 mAh ang kanyang battery and can support up to 66 watts na fast charging. Guys, sino bang ayaw ng malaking battery? And best of all, lightweight siya at 189 grams. I was really surprised kung paano nila ginawa yun. Normally, I'd say 5,000, 5,500 mAh ang ganun kagaan. Medyo technology of yesterday na. Pero si Honor ginawa na 6,600 and ganun kagaan. Talagang mapapawaw ka talaga sa galing ni Honor, no? Surprisingly, ang kunat ng battery nito. And fast charging, wala kang maging problema. 1 oras, tapos namang charging nito phone nito. And probably sometimes even less. And depende sometimes sa weather condition. No? Kasi charging it in cold places and in hot places like the Philippines, magkaiba ang charging speed. Depende sa init ng iyong battery. If you're asking me, walang problema. One whole day, hindi ka mag-charge. Kayang-kaya nito. Basta hindi ka babad sa gaming, hindi ka babad sa video conference, hindi ka babad sa video watching. Kayang-kaya naman ito phone na ito. And sinalang ko sa battery stress test ng PC Mark, binigyan ako ng 20 hours and 11 minutes dito sa kanyang battery stress test. This is tested under 50% brightness and 60 Hz screen refresh rate. Pretty good. Now, tinry naman natin maglaro ng 2 games dito, Farlight 84 and Call of Duty Mobile. Pagdating sa Farlight 84, sinat natin sa medium graphical settings. Though, there are times na mafe-feel mo medyo maglalag siya konti and medyo may kunting skip, no? Pero wala naman napansin na frame drops dito sa game na ito. And the experience is good, but I would say na probably you could lower it down a little bit more para medyo mas maganda ang yung experience dito. Overall, the gameplay was good. I love the curved screen display dito. Very matingkad na ng colors. I was really enjoying this one, especially yung kanyang sound is definitely good. Playing after 30 minutes, pinakamainin na achieve ko dito is just 42 degrees Celsius. Now, moving on to Call of Duty Mobile, itong game na ito, wala kang maging problema, sinagad-sagad ko ang graphical settings na pwede dito sa kanya. And one thing na gusto ko sa kanya is very fast naman mag-respond ang screen. And another thing na gusto ko dito sa kanya is maganda rin ang kanyang sounds dito. To my surprise, I wasn't really expecting that kind of a good sound dito sa X9c, but to my surprise, maganda naman ang sounds coming out from both speakers dito left and right niya while you're playing Call of Duty Mobile. And after playing several VR matches dito sa kanya and playing for roughly an hour dito, kasi nag-enjoy nga naman talaga ako sa kanya, medyo okay naman kanyang thermals, 42 to 43 degrees Celsius lang. But you can always use a game cooler kung gusto mo lumamig siya na mas mabilis. Now, natapos na natin pag-usapan kanyang gaming, gusto lang natin right now italakayin ang kanyang camera. One of the things na nag-improve dito sa phone nito is definitely kanyang camera over the X9B. I would say nang gumanda talaga ng gusto ang mga pictures na nakuha ko dito sa X9c. Now, this one has a 108MP na main camera sensor with OIS with a 5MP na ultra-wide lens. And best thing is kaya na mag-shoot up to 4K and 30. And ganang front-facing camera is a 16MP. It can only shoot you up to 1080p and 30fps. Now, right now guys, other than being a really tough phone, si Honor X9c has a really good camera. So right now, papakita ko lang sa inyo some of the great shots na nakuha natin. Simulan muna natin sa outdoor shots. And probably, it's a really good shot na nakuha ko ito. I was sitting at the passenger side and nung nilabas ko ang camera ko, was able to get a really quick snap like this. And the car is running at around mga 30 to 40 kph and was able to snap this one really quick. And I wasn't expecting na would be able to get 30 kilometers per hour na signage na very clear, but it was able to do that. Taking another shot like this one, pag zoom in mo siya, makita mo ang linaw nitong caricature nito sa gitna ng park. Now, if you're trying to focus naman sa mga leaves, I would say that it's a little bit saturated yung color niya. Pero yung saturation niya looks pretty nice and maganda i-post to sa Instagram. Now, if you're trying to play with yung kanyang ultra-wide lens, this is a ultra-wide shot. This is a normal shot, 2 times. And this is a 3 times zoom. Now, 3 times zooming, sabi ko sa inyo, clear pa rin ang photo na ito. Medyo nagkakaroon ng konting noise, but hindi naman masyado halata. And one thing to notice is medyo iba konti ang color niya. Medyo mas lighter blue ang sky na ultra-wide as compared sa kanyang normal lens. Now, ulitin lang natin. Makita natin this is ultra-wide shot. Normal. 2 times and 3 times zoom. After 3 times zooming, okay pa rin yung word na Solaire, makita natin talagang ibang-iba yung color niya between the ultra-wide and the normal shot. Yung kanyang sky and ang color ng building, ibang-iba. And now you're trying to take some flower shot on the outdoors, you would say na clear ang kanyang camera, wala kang maging problema. And trying to take some shot na while you're walking around the park, well, clear naman. Mga photos na makuha mo. Kaya medyo gloomy ang weather. And probably this is one of my favorite shot. Makita mo ang ganda ng separation ng subject and the background. Now, if we move into low light photography, ito gamit natin halogen bulb na warm light para ilawan lang tong food na ito. And I would say na it looks really nice. Hindi naninilaw unlike yung mga ibang cameras like the Oppo Reno 12. Naninilaw yung naging orange and yellowish yung kanyang photo, but not dito sa Honor X9c, which to my surprise, it is really performing well. Now, if you're trying to take some more other food shots, you'll be able to get some really nice snaps from this camera. More food shots for you to enjoy. Kita natin, talagang clear ang camera ni Honor X9c. Now, you'll be really surprised if you're able to take some really nice shot from this camera. Now, kung Christmas decor shot naman kinukuha mo, Christmas tree, makita mo talagang bright, magandang kanyang pagka-render. Especially itong one of my favorite na shot. Ang linaw ng pagka-render nito sa photo na ito. This is another one of my favorite shot. Ang ganda ng kanyang focus sa subject. Now, if you're trying to take some photos, pag padilim na, expect mo na kaya rin mag-perform ni Honor X9c. This is some of the shots na nakuha ko while I'm strolling nung padilim na, around mga 6 in the evening. And these are the shots, medyo ini-enhance ko ang sky to make it look a little bit more earlier. It looks really decent, mga photos ko from the outdoors, lalo na sa gabi, using its night mode. Now, checking selfie camera, malinaw, magandang kanyang shots from the outdoor, and makita mo bawas yung mga blemishes sa aking mukha, which is good. Kita natin more shots from the outdoors, looks nice and decent. And if you bring naman yung kanyang camera on indoor, equally nice, no? Parang hindi ka naman siya napapansin na medyo naging soften. Though there are times na mapapansin mo there are some noise, no? Kung medyo mas madilim ng konti. But overall, the shots are really good, especially this one, no? Dito ako nabili this camera na ito. Ang ganda ng shot na ito for the selfie camera. Now, checking the front-facing camera, taking a vlog, and this is a quality, no? Pag stable ka, hindi ka gumagalaw, okay. Pero kung once naglalakad ka using your bare hands, makita mo it's a little bit shaky. Hindi naman garapal, but it's quite shaky. Now, if you're using naman your camera niya, this one is better compared to the front-facing camera. Mas stable siya. The resolution is good, I would say. Honestly, this is one of the camera na pwede mo gamitin for vlogging of any occasion, no? Food vlog or outdoor and nature vlog, pwedeng kanyang camera. Now guys, ano masasabi ko dito sa Honor X9c? Definitely, it has improved a lot over sa X9b. Lalo sa kanyang toughness. No question asked, no? Better siya. And balita ko na medyo mas pinatibay nila ang kanyang camera module dito sa likod. Mas matibay na siya if you're trying to do some drop test on your own. But of course, again, guys, if you don't need it, please don't try to do a drop test dito dahil this is a smartphone for you to use and this is not a tool na gagamitin mo pang pukpok ng things or gagamitin mo sa pang drop test dahil ginawa siya ng iyong mga favorite na influencer or artist. But having a reliable phone like this one, plus yung kanyang triple resistance na toughness, this is definitely one phone to watch out for this 2025. Kaya guys, ano tingin nyo? Would you invest on the Honor X9c? Let me know in the comments. Kung gusto nyo malaman kung saan nyo pwede mabili itong phone na ito, I'll be posting in the description box below para sa official links. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it sa mga kaibigan ninyo, katropa nyo, at kaparangay. And a sub to this channel is definitely awesome. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.